Congrats! You've made it to the last chapter of this course, where we're going to show you how the integration of Katalon Studio and TestOps can help you manage and get more actionable insights from your test results and performance. Katalon TestOps is a platform that allows you to orchestrate tests and DevOps effectively. But in this course, we'll focus on its advanced reporting capabilities, from which you and your teammates can get the full picture of your test performance, pass-fail execution trends, and the quality of your application and the test. Under the Test Explore tab, select TestOps, Test Runs. If it doesn't show any test report, but instead the line "Please check TestOps integration," chances are you have an integrated Katalon Studio with TestOps. To set up the integration, simply click on the TestOps icon on the toolbar, or go to Project, Settings, Katalon TestOps. Your information will be auto-filled for authentication. Check on Enable Katalon TestOps integration. Then choose your organization, team, and project where you want to save your test result on TestOps, then apply and close. You can also create new environments and organizations for the integration following these steps. Log in to TestOps, testops.com.io using your Katalon account. You can create one for free if you haven't had it. You can see this is my current organization with recent projects and latest runs. To create a new org, click on the drop-down icon on the menu bar. Then select Create New Organization, give it a name, keep it all as default, and finish. Back to Katalon Studio. Refresh the Test Run tab to retrieve all the test reports that have been uploaded to TestOps for the selected project. Once the integration is enabled, all the test runs in Katalon Studio will be uploaded to TestOps automatically. However, the ones before the enabled integration are not. That means that this test suite result I ran before the enabled integration hasn't been uploaded to TestOps yet. To do so, manually select Katalon TestOps, upload, choose team and project, then upload. Wait for a few seconds. Refresh to fetch the change. Our test result has been successfully uploaded. ID 255. Let's click on the ID to navigate and view the execution details directly on TestOps. Here's a summary report for our test run. Number 255. Since our test passed, there's nothing to see in the failed test results. Scrolling down to the Test Suite section, click on it and you can see the historical executions of this particular suite. Click on Test Results. It will show you all the executions in this test run. You can search for particular tests or filter them by their status, test suites, time and duration, and profile. For each test, it lists all of the executed steps as you're seeing it here in the log section. You can switch to the text view or remain in the tree view mode. Just like when working with the log viewer in Katalon Studio, there's also a download button in case you want to save it in your PC or send it to others. Right above is the failed assertions, where it would explain why the test failed. But since ours passed, there's no data to display. Alright, back to Studio. Let's run a failed test suite this time. And again, to save our time, skip it to the end of the execution. You can see here in the job progress, our test report is being uploaded to TestOps automatically. The same goes for every other test suite's execution since Studio and TestOps integration is enabled, as I've mentioned earlier. It's actually done now. Let's head to TestOps and see how things are going there. So in TestOps reports category, our report has been uploaded successfully. ID 256, 1 pass and 1 failed test. In this Test Run tab, you can see the summary details of the failed test result. Click on it and you can further investigate the root cause with error message, screenshot attachments, and test logs. Another cool thing about using TestOps reporting is that you can link, report bugs on Jira, and even assign a maintainer who will fix it directly from here. We'll discuss these in detail for another course. Now let's move on exploring TestOps a little bit more. You can go to Dashboard and view all the recent test activities for a particular project, this week or the week before. The TestOps team is working on rolling out new features and enhancements soon, so stay tuned. Continue. Looking at this week, we have 2 test runs, 2 test cases, so 4 test results. Based on the charts and colors, we can tell there were 3 passed and 1 failed test result, and equally 1 passed and 1 failed test runs. Click on View All on the bottom right corner. You go to the Report category, you can view all the test runs for this particular project. Let's quickly walk through this together, shall we? There's a chart here summarizing the past failed trend of your most recent test runs, dated back to 28 days max. Scrolling down, you can see all historical test run data up to date. The first one is the latest test run that we went through just a moment ago. And in case you're wondering what these letters stand for, P is passed, F is failed, E in error, and I for incomplete. Moving on to summary by test run results. Here you see all the overall status and performance of your test cases. This chart gives you insights on the trends of your test executions over time, how many test results and test cases passed or failed, along with their time duration. Below is a summary of test runs weekly over time. Through all these data, you can now know more about the performance and quality of the application under test, as well as the automated tests themselves, like how flaky they are and their execution trends. Well done! That's the end of our course. To recap, here's what you've learned. How to work with the log viewer and reports in Katalon Studio, exporting and understanding reports in different formats like CSV, HTML, and PDF, setting up to send test reports automatically via email. Finally, utilizing TestOps advanced reporting capabilities to centralize all text execution data and get more insights on your test performance over time. So what's next? Practice makes perfect. Go to download on katalon.com, install Studio, and start applying what you've learned in this course into your project. Katalon Academy is working on even more courses to help you learn about test automation and immediately put them into practice with Katalon tools. In the meantime, you can watch more of our existing courses by clicking on the Courses button right on the top menu bar. Thank you and happy learning!